Hello and welcome back to Ren's Wasteland Camp Reviews / Dumpster Fires at the Commonwealth. We are back here in lovely Fallout 76 on the border of the Ashland and technically the forest region over here by the firehouse. We're going to go ahead and see if there's a camp nearby. Oh, look. Lanky Ash Hopper has a camp right over here. So we're going to go check that out. Wasn't even sure that was there. Let's see what we come up with. Now, I rate camps on a scale of 1 to 10. If you got prefab down and it's decently decorated, even by itself, I will give you a 3 on a general scale. Now, if you have a camp like this one up here, this is what we call a dumpster fire. Now, why do I call it a dumpster fire? Well, simple. This camp has all the elements of a nice little, yeah, there's nothing nice about this place. See, the person that built this didn't actually do any decorating at all. They put down decorations here probably to complete one of the daily challenges. This is, again, Lanky Ash Hopper's camp. They have all these water purifiers out. All of them nice and neatly stacked and over there, and a few cannons to protect the place, which is kind of amusing because if you're going to get attacked, it's not going to be from this direction, it'll be from that direction. Anyway, they've got their companion out running around, and as you can see, they have this prefab trailer here. Now, that normally would rate them a 3, but this thing's such a dumpster fire, I'm going to go ahead and give it what it actually deserves, which is a 1. And, yeah. 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 Well, let's ask. What do you think? Anything? That's what you think? No, that's just me playing with the emotes. But it is what I think of this whole place. I mean, look at that. That is just like, good lord. A blind monkey could fling poop at a wall and come up with better shit than this. Alright, let's go over here. This is Sanso 246's camp. Yeah, I'm going to stop being nice. Because being nice really, in this situation, doesn't really benefit me at all. It kind of gives me more stress in my life. Oh, interesting. They use the doors on the second floor so they can give themselves a view. They've got their vendors out, a few guns around, a few vegetables out as well. They've used the warehouse set and part of the vault set. And they have done an okay job building it. I mean, it's not really floating, not like the other camp where, you know, it just had a platform floating in the middle of nowhere. They have used this as their workroom. They have the obligatory vault door to nowhere. I call it that because if you go on the outside, there is nothing there. So, yeah.
Nice to see
But
another visitor
on a
around
scale
here.
of 1 to 10, that's an interesting thing to keep in your bedroom. Just saying. Somebody likes to get freaky with a deer. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, we'll go ahead and give this one a 3. Not because it's great, not because it's horrible, but just because a 3 is what it really deserves. Now then, we have been to that one, and we have been to Lanky Ash Hoppers, and this was Sanso 2416. What was that? 24. Oh, 24 sixes. Sanso 24 sixes. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here to Gaffrax. Camp. Gaffrax's? Gaffraxon? I mean, it sounds like a sound that Joe Biden makes whenever he walks up to a mic. Dude, I am so tired of dealing with camps that look like dog shit. I'm debating on starting a contest, a best of camp contest, but my problem is my criteria is a lot higher than anybody else's. What do I mean by that? Well, I give this scale of 1 to 10 thing, right? I mean, you got the little vegetable patch out here and your power set up, and this is a prefab building, and they built a few things in here, not much. Um, they built this little bar area out here for their vendor, which is kind of cool. It's right across the street from the Charleston train station. It's not a bad looking little place at all. I mean, on my scale, my 1 to 10 scale, it's there's another vault to nowhere. Um, it's gonna probably get them at least a 5. I mean, my problem with camps like this is it has a lot of potential, and you give it a decent score. I give it a 5, and then I come out here and I look at the top, and what the hell? Why put shit out here? Why even bother putting shit up there? You have plenty of room down here to put all of your shit in, design it out to look decent, make it look halfway presentable.
Listening
You have
is the
this
key
other
to
building
life.
here that you didn't have
Gotta
to build,
focus.
that you can throw down a couple of your benches in. Hell, you can patch the holes in the walls. You can move things around. What the holy hell? I mean, yeah, this sign, that is like a masterpiece of, like, placement and engineering, and who could really get over the placement of this wonderful, absolutely perfect hot tub. And then let's build in the middle of the lake, because, that makes it's so much better whenever we put our one water purifier out here and we didn't even bother to do anything with the lake. There's this thing called floating floors, and you have glass walls. You could have put glass floors all through this and at least made it look like you were looking at the water line. And then you see here, this is the native spawns in the area showing up. Aren't they great? Isn't that wonderful? So I would give this thing a 5 if I just looked at it and didn't look at any of the actual problems with it. If I look at any of the actual problems with it, I can honestly say it's probably like a 4 or a 3. It's a little bit, I mean, I've seen prefabs that are in better situations than this. At least they don't have dogs running in and going to take a shit in the middle of their house. See, look at that. I mean, really. Anyway, this has been Wren's Wasteland Reviews and Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. I hope you enjoyed the dumpster fires of the day. This is the best camp by far that I've found so far, out of all the dumpster fires, but they're still dumpster fires.